So in this question, we want to use the properties of logarithms to expand the logarithmic expression. Whenever possible, evaluate the logarithmic expressions. So we're going to be using a set of properties that allow us to expand and condense logarithmic expressions. So I'm going to paste here the different properties that we're going to be looking at for this example. So this example, we want to specifically expand this logarithmic expression, log base 3 of 27 times x squared minus 1. So we're going to be using these properties, the product rule for logarithms, the quotient rule for logarithms, and the power rule for logarithms. So these properties can be used, their name sort of gives away when you can use them. You use them when you have a product, a quotient, and a power. So when you have a product inside of your logarithm, you're going to make that the log of each factor. And we're adding those together. So you put a log on the first factor, you put a log on the second factor, and you add those logs together. For the quotient rule, you're going to have division inside your log, and you're going to put a log on your numerator and a log on your denominator, just like we see here, but you're going to subtract them. And then we have the power rule for logarithms, and the power rule has inside your logarithm an expression with a power, with an exponent. And you can take that exponent and make it the coefficient of your log. So these are the properties that we're going to use. And when I look inside the logarithm that we have log base 3 of 27 times x squared minus 1. So inside of this logarithm, the x squared minus 1 is an expression that can be simplified a little bit more. X squared minus 1 is called a difference of squares. So we could actually factor that a little bit more. You can write that as log base 3 of 27 times x plus 1 times x minus 1. And the reason I did that is because that produces an extra factor for us. We have 3 factors. We have a factor of 27, a factor of x plus 1, and a factor of x minus 1. And so when we use the product rule, this example I've given you only has 2 factors, and we're going to use 3. So that can be written as log base 3 of 27 plus log base 3 of x plus 1 plus log base 3 of x minus 1. So you'll notice that I kept the base of 3 on all of them, and we used addition because we are using the product rule. Inside of the log, we had a product of all of those factors. Then the last thing that I'm going to do is to simplify this right here. The other 2 have a variable in it, and so we can't do any more simplification on those terms. But this term that is log of a number, I'm going to be able to simplify. So on the side over here, we're going to figure out what log base 3 of 27 is. So log base 3 of 27 is some power. I can rewrite that as an exponential. That's 3 to what power is 27. 3 to the third power is 27. And so this logarithmic expression, log base 3 of 27, is equal to 3. So we can write that as 3 plus log base 3 of x plus 1 plus log base 3 of x minus 1. Thank you for checking out my videos. Have a great day.